When it comes to the Iranian hostage crisis, most of what we know about Jimmy Carter's diplomacy skills is a complete lie. But the truth has come out, and it's my turn to spread it. Here's the real story. During the Iranian hostage crisis, representatives from Reagan's campaign, through back-channel communications, told Iranian officials not to release the 52 hostages until Reagan was sworn in exchange for a quote-unquote better deal. As time goes on and Carter continues to negotiate the hostages' release, Reagan's campaign was worried that there might be an October surprise which could change the outcome of the election. Reagan's team was not about to let that happen. Those secret negotiations between the parties took place throughout July and August of 1980 in advance of the November election. Two primary officials involved were John B. Connally, a former Texas governor who had lost to Reagan in the primaries, and William J. Casey, Reagan's campaign manager, who would go on to be his director of the CIA. Go figure. So Connally and his mentee, Mr. Ben Barnes, who at one point was the lieutenant governor of Texas, set off to the Middle East to negotiate. Interestingly, they traveled on a Gulfstream jet owned by Superior Oil. All the travel records prove that they went together on those dates to Iran and all the other stated Middle Eastern nations. Mr. Barnes has publicly said that he recalls Mr. Connally saying, look, Reagan's going to be elected president, and you need to get the word to Iran that they're going to make a better deal with Reagan than they are with Carter. It would be very smart for you to pass the word to the Iranians to wait until after this general election is over. In November, Reagan won the election, and just 20 minutes after Reagan was sworn in January, the hostages were released. I still want to acknowledge that there were multiple task forces like the House October Surprise Task Force that exonerated the campaign and found no evidence of wrongdoing. The outcome of their investigation, however, hinged on whether there was a meeting between Connally and an Iranian official in Madrid, which no one could prove took place. However, in 1991, a letter from George Bush Sr.'s presidential library contained a memo from the Madrid embassy saying Bill Casey was in town for quote-unquote purposes unknown. We all know the media can put a spin on a story, right? Happened in the past too.